and boy, it paid off.
After the interception, here's Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Chargers 34, Saints 17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw it out?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards, good for his Saints first down.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
Flushed out right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Max Crosby able to record his 5th sack of the season. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And throw right side complete to Parker. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Trey Flowers able to record his 5th sack of the season.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Here's Gore now, running out of the gun. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
From the 22, Jackson forced out to his left. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter of play. The Saints on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 16. That's going to be caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It's worth noting when you talk about Jackson's running ability, the Baltimore wide receivers had just over 1,400 receiving yards combined last year. And, Charles, that was the fewest yards by a wide receiver group in the NFL since 2011.
And, partner, I expect that number to go up this year. Last season, Lamar Jackson got very comfortable with his tight end group. In fact, he had one tight end that went to the Pro Bowl. But I think now, because of his ability to run the ball, it'll bring defenders closer to the line of scrimmage, and you'll see more big plays from the wide receivers downfield.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Jackson, flush to his right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Watson, eluding the pressure right. He'll have a 1st down and more past the 20. Right side, and all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Josh Jacobs, 95 yards, and the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. So from back deep in their home territory, all the way into the end zone, you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not win. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 39. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. That's now a second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Josh Jacobs, the
last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. Maybe he was going to be involved in that play from his tight end spot, and he jumped.
Yeah, don't tell me that those guys don't like to block. That's what we say about them nowadays in the NFL. But I think he thought he was one of the key pieces in that play and wanted to get out and execute the assignment very fast.
And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now it's the backup Darnold. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now Mason Crosby on for the field goal. There'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash.
49-yard attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway.
Good.
And that'll push the lead from 24 up to 27. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. A throw over the middle, caught by Bryant. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Operating from the gun, Jackson. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Intended for
that incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick up the first with Gore. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
That's good.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Oliver made the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, Gore. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. Almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
So the field goal unit is coming on here, and boy, this is going to be darn near impossible. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. We're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Uchenna Nwosu on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face, because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
And he'll look downfield for Waller.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. And they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Defensively, you've got the nice lead here in the 4th quarter. You're saying, if they want to get a run of a little over 10 yards, that's okay.
I hear what you're doing there, and I think you're onto something. They've loosened up on defense, so don't get fooled by the nice runs you're getting now. You've got to get bigger plays, possibly think about throwing the football a bit more here.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 10 more there and another 1st down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
1st and goal with Lamar Jackson leading the charge, the 23-year-old quarterback. And if they find the end zone here, they'll reach that number 23 on the scoreboard.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. Again, it's Murray. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. Latavius Murray, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints get a bit closer. And the lead is down to 20.
Kick is good. Makes the score Chargers 44, Saints 24.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. On first down, it's Jacobs.
Tonight's final scores, Chargers 44.
Post-game report player stats. Finish game. Entering online connection survey pop-up. How would you rate the network connection quality during the